The topic of my presentation is corporate image and corporate reputation in customers' retention decision in services. And this paper was written by Na, Nguyen, and Gaston in 2001. And there are 5 parts of my presentation. The first part is introduction. Numerous researchers in marketing have recognized the critical role of corporate image and corporate reputation in customer buying behavior. And these two constructs are particularly important in developing and maintaining a loyalty on part of customers. And this paper was to investigate within the services industry the relationship between corporate image and corporate reputation in the customer's retention decision. And the second part, literature review. Also, there are 4 parts. First, corporate image. Corporate image is described as the overall impression made on the mind of the public about a firm. And a company does not project a unique image. Rather, it may possess various images which differ according to the specific group, such as clients, employees, and shareholders, each of whom has different types of experiences and contacts with the company. And also, the corporate image often related to symbols and values. The building of the corporate image is a lengthy process which can be improved rapidly by technological breakthroughs and unexpected achievements, or conversely, destroyed by neglecting the needs and expectation of the various groups who interact with the firm. And the researchers in the field agree that corporate image is the result of a process. And this sensory process arises from ideas, feelings, and previous experiences with a firm that are retrieved from memory and transformed into mental images. And corporate reputation. Organizational researchers examine reputation and intangible resource, which may significantly contribute to an organization's performance and even to its survival. And the corporate reputation may be viewed as a mirror of the firm's history, which serves to communicate to its target groups information regarding the quality of its product services in comparison with those of its competitors. And also, corporate reputation is an aggregation of a single stakeholder's perception of how well organizational responses are meeting the demands and expectations of many organizational stakeholders. And customer loyalty. Even though the typical loyal customer can be described as the one who repeats purchases, brand loyalty cannot always be measured by purchase behavior, since the decision not by a brand can be influenced by other moderating variables, such as social norms. And the conceptual framework of customer loyalty proposed that loyalty is greatly affected by the relative strengths of the relationship between attitude and behavior. And the final, relationship between corporate image and corporate reputation and their effect on customer loyalty suggests that a good reputation may help a pioneer from building an innovative image, and in the industry, while proposes that corporate reputation is a global and final outcome of the process of building the corporate image. And numerous authors assert that a good corporate image or reputation helps to increase the firm's sales and its market share. And this one's measure, there are 3 parts. The first one is model. In this paper, they use this model called CRL. CRL is the customer retention likelihood, used as an assessment of customer loyalty toward the service firm. And there are 3 variables. Image is the customer's perception of the image of the service firm. Reputation is the customer's perception of the reputation of the service firm. And final one, interaction is the interaction between image and the reputation. And sample. There are 3 companies were chosen. The first one is the retail service. 222 consumers were intercepted in shopping malls located in a mid-sized city in eastern Canada. And the second, telecommunication service. The data was collected by personal interview via telephone with a sample of 171 clients of a major long-distance telephone company. And the final one, educational service. Questionnaires were distributed to a sample of 395 freshmen and seniors of the Faculty of Business Administration. And measurement. The questionnaire they use in the 7-point legal agreement scale with anchor of strongly disagree 1 and strongly agree 7. And this is their questionnaire. And the result and discussion. The result shows that more the perception of the corporate image and the reputation is favorable, the higher are the retention likelihood scores. And we can see in this figure 1. For example, a telecommunication service, the high to middle is 27.46 and decreased to 24.96. And second, the beta coefficients representing the direct effect of corporate image and corporate reputation on customers' retention likelihood are strongly significant. And we also can see this in table 3. The reputation and image score are higher. And there are also some limitation of this paper. The first, the efficacy of the direct measure used to assess corporate image and reputation must be considered. And second, the data were collected from the convenient sample of the consumer and students. As such, the study does not allow for the generalization of the finding across the service industry or even for the study sectors. And final, implication and conclusion. The results suggest that managers of the service organization should not consider exclusively intrinsic attributes in their communication strategy. For example, an airline company would emphasize the competence of its flight attendants or seat comfort as service quality index in the strategy to create a favorable image. And second, the result also shows a significant relationship between the 2 concepts and should encourage us to pursue additional study in order to determine the exact nature of his relationship. Thanks for your attention.